just got lit another one.
What's good, yo? We back, RTTV.
Gang.
And it's your first time here. I promise you, definitely won't be your last. So make sure you kill, murder, and smash that subscribe button. And welcome to RTTV, where we react to everything. Welcome to Star Wars Journey. And as well, guys, if you want to get this early access or full reaction, make sure you click the link in the description below to the Patreon right now. And we are here with episode 3. The last episode was Justice, and we seen Count DOOKU almost go on to kill someone.
Yeah.
But our boy Cargon and Jenny, had to hold him back. Send the kid. Was it a kid that he sent?
It was the son of the senator?
Yeah, he sent the son of the senator to plead for his dad's life, and it pretty much stopped him from killing him. So it was like Cargon Jin was pretty much the Count DOOKU's innocence or goodness, you could say.
The light of his darkness.
Yes, perfect. The light to his darkness. And now we're gonna get into episode 3 choices with Evan or Jerry's favorite
It's Jerry's
Jedi.
favorite Jedi.
Oh, yeah, I know you wouldn't. You would prefer.
Space.
Is the intro music different?
I thought it was watching Andor.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, I was waiting for the Andor logo to pop up. Is that Earth?
Why? And if Master Patricrt was killed, how did the senator escape?
Facts, because the senator's working with the dark side.
Your devotion to rules is sometimes inspiring and sometimes maddening.
That's true, though. That's something that Ahsoka got mad about.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, you got a choice.
Do I?
Choices.
That looks real, bro.
Yeah, right there.
Like, what?
Like that, too.
We are saddened by what happened to Master Patricrt. She was well respected and will be missed. I will take you to Senator Larrick.
Senator Larrick. You can't talk. Hey, you shut down.
It's a long time ago. This is like.
We the same height, according to you.
I'm flat-footed.
His body is.
Why is he fishy?
Before we do that, I'd like to see where you and Patricrt went to meet this informant.
Yeah, because he seems fishy.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
I don't trust Anthony Anderson.
I want Patricrt to leave without finding out what happened to him. I would want her to follow protocol.
DOOKU like, man, fuck this protocol.
Yeah,
man.
yo. Back-to-back episodes, like, he's like, I don't like this whole going by the law shit, yo.
He's on his Karn shit right now.
Firing upon her immediately.
Yeah, he's lying. Yeah, he lying.
The Patricrt were fired upon him.
Yeah.
Why are there blast marks on your ship? No damage.
Huh?
Judging from your description, someone fired from the direction of the ship.
Why you look so nervous, bro? Speak up.
Because he's Captain.
Because they're Captain, bro. They're the ones who got her got.
Have the truth. DOOKU, stand down.
Fuck all that stand down shit.
Nah, y'all killed one of our own.
Oh! Oh, he's nasty.
Count DOOKU's the best one, bro.
Oh, shit.
Nah, Mace Windu the best one, bro.
Mace Windu's dead.
Wow, nah.
Oh,
So let's count Dooku.
Nasty, bro. He survived longer.
Nah, Count DOOKU is
No, he didn't.
savage.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
That Mace Windu? No, he didn't. He died before Mace Windu, Pat. He died in the very beginning of episode 3. Mace Windu died at the end of the movie, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You and all of the Senate puppets will feel reckoning.
Are you dumb? Why did you think that was a good idea, sir?
Mace.
My son.
Jedi are lapdogs at the Senate.
Ooh.
Debating always comes first. It's evident throughout the galaxy. Jedi claim peace, but mostly keep law and order for the rich and powerful.
Wow.
I've heard that a lot.
Patricrt was a Jedi.
You see how that's affecting Dooku, though?
Mm-hmm. He's like, damn, he's right.
They were corrupt as shit.
But you had every right to protect your planet. Make sure your people don't lose heart and evolve, Samaj. Is the only
Yeah, you see, I like how the Tales of Jedi really show like the things that molded Dooku to even like transition out of the Jedi world.
Happy with your tactics.
I have no problem explaining myself. Now let me ask you.
What did he do wrong?
He really didn't do anything wrong.
No, he
Do you
didn't.
think the Jedi
He threatened
He
him.
threatened him.
Oh, but that's like
Excessive force?
Yeah.
Not by politics, nor ego.
Yo, nah, Mace Windu a clown. Bro.
Nah, he's a
Nah,
stickler,
I,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
that time I'm actually
Like that, you
he's
gotta, like,
actually
you gotta
right,
be
bro.
able to prevent certain stuff.
Bro, ever since that Ahsoka shit, bro, I always was like, I don't know about Mace Windu, bro. My boy finicky.
How kind of you, Master Jedi.
I guess that's his problem with what he did.
Cause it, like from him
He got
doing that,
killed.
yeah.
Larrick.
Say that again.
They got Larrick killed.
Yeah, like his tactics on how they addressed the situation got Larry killed.
Because he
Remember
started running.
Remember he put up the sword, he tried to threaten him, and that's when the guy was
Yeah,
like,
and that's when he
Yeah.
like ran across and was like, the guards did it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was just quick, bro. 14 minutes.
Oh, what else? That was a very, yo, this is very operas. It kind of reminds me like an opera, like a, what do you call opera?
Like a theater play.
Yeah,
Like
Theatrical?
Yeah,
Like,
it's very theatrical in the sense of the evil, like you just see something that's happening to Count Dooku, and like even seeing that, I didn't even realize till y'all said it to the end, like what Count Dooku really did, I was wrong, but then maybe that dude wouldn't have died. But I mean, what do you think would happen if he didn't?
Well, basically, Mace Windu was prepared to not even ask these questions.
Exactly.
At this moment, like he was like, "Yo, I agree with you. Something's fishy, but we're not supposed to intervene in their local shit until we talk to the council about the issue." And Count Dooku was like, "Fuck what they talking about. You knew Master Patricrt. How would you feel if she left knowing that you was murdered and she didn't find out what happened?" Like, yo, I feel like he was on some shit like, we could leave and they could clean it all up, and we're never gonna be able to get to the bottom of it.
I
While
agree with
Mace
that
was
too.
more like, I'm going straight by the book. And when he didn't go by the book, it forced this dude Larrick's hand to be like, it was the guards, and then the guards just popped off.
He got
I
his son in the kill.
I actually agree with Count Dooku in that situation, just because like the thing. I feel like if you bring it to the Senate's gonna try to cover up and like bullshit it. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if we handle this now and we find out the truth, like even if it means using an intimidation factor, we're just gonna have to do that. You know, granted the dude ended up dying, right? But I don't know if he knew at that moment the dude was gonna die by doing that.
And if we would have got the truth too.
Yeah.
I feel like it's tough being a Jedi because you have to kind of play this strict line like Master Windu does. Like you can't allow your emotions to get assume control over you, because that's why Dooku became the person he does. You know what I'm saying? That's why Anakin becomes the person he
But that's
does.
the reason why the Jedi fall, because they think that people could do that, and that's just not possible.
Yeah, it's not.
Well, I think they made a
Everyone
mistake
did.
with Anakin. Dooku, I feel you. Like they should have spotted him out earlier, but
But you don't even feel like Mace might be so into, like, he might be so strict to the book, and that could be on some feeling based thing too. Like, he's not even seeing what's right or wrong. It's like, I just think I need to stick. So I feel like that's why, like, it's different ways of doing it. I feel like, 'cause if you just strict to the book, that's kind of, you're kind of catering to the way of the Jedi, but it's still just a way.
Yeah, because
You know
you're
what I'm
biased of the Jedi without seeing the full scope of everything.
I feel like that's what it means to be a Jedi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's why it's difficult.
But remember during like Clone Wars, we used to have debates, and even in the show, they would debate amongst themselves of the fact that it's like, yo, the Jedi Order has been around for thousands of years. And then they think that the same laws that was governed thousands of years could apply to now, but the galaxy isn't in the same conditions. Like the problems are rising, so we can't combat issues the same way we combat issues in the like thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
We have to modify.
Yeah, it's like
the situation.
Exactly.
But you gotta also take into consideration that Palpatine, he also he generated this ideology to make the Jedi look a certain way. to the general public. You know what I'm saying? Like he created that.
But the
created
Jedi,
that.
remember, like,
But the-
Palpatine was able to do what he did so easily because he knew how dogmatic and like rigid that the Jedis were. Like, he was able to manipulate them because he knew how they would act, because they'll never change.
Yeah.
Like, that's what made it easy
He's
for him to
exploited.
relate to
He exploited them. Yeah,
Exactly.
he
So
definitely-
if they was able to,
but it would
like,
have worked if it wasn't for him coming up with something like that. Same with the clones and stuff.
But that's have to adjust because their strength, people adjusted to their strength and made it their weakness.
Mhm.
That's why I'm saying, like, the way has to be able to change. And I think in the future, I feel like Ahsoka pretty much is what's shown that to me.
Yeah.
I feel like their way is like they're both wrong.
Yeah, and essentially, like with the Jedi, because they weren't able to change their ways, that ended up costing them, that ended up leading to their downfall, and it ended up making the creation of the Empire because they weren't able to adjust to the times, and they were trying to live by. And like that's why people didn't like them, because it's like you guys are trying to be peaceful, but you guys are also kind of hypocritical at the same time. You guys are screaming peace, 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 but then when you come, there's war, there's ruckus, and like all this stuff. So it's like they couldn't even adjust. That's why I'm like, I agree. When you see these people turn into the dark side, as much as they're evil, you kind of look and you're kind of like, well, this is a tricky situation because.
Nah, but some of the dark side be killing people for like,
No.
randomly.
100%.
No, 100%. They
Like-
definitely be killing people, but it's just.
I think the situation is there's no right way to the Jedi, and I think that's the complicated thing. And I feel like, yeah, what you're saying is true, but I feel like what we're saying is true as well. And that's why I feel like the title of the episode is Choices, because everyone makes their own choices, but both choices could also be bad.
Yeah.
But
It's
imagine.
not probably too like there's probably more, and I think this show is meant for having conversations like this to question both ways.
But imagine if like the Jedis were able to adjust to a way where they were able to assert their power a little bit more, to where they wouldn't necessarily like go out and start killing people, but like be able to handle situations rather than bringing everything to the Senate. Then maybe those Jedis wouldn't get so influenced enough to go to the dark
So I
side.
think that's the problem. I think the problem is that the Jedi are doing what the Senate asks of them.
They're for hire.
They're for yeah.
Peace
They're
for
basically
hire.
mercenaries for
Yeah.
the fucking Senate, and Dooku's finally realizing that, like, yo, what the Senate's really sending us to do ain't really what
It's fucked up.
It's not really. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So like, yo, if I'm doing something like I think I'm doing something good, but I'm getting sent by somebody who has an agenda, then am I fighting for the right side? Because at this
exactly.
point, I'm fighting for an agenda, and I feel like that's why Dooku was like, wait, so y'all was mad because your senator was over here politicking just for the rich and playing everybody else,
Yeah.
and then now y'all just try to flip the script and do a coup d'etat and be like, nah, now you're gonna advocate for our people. You're gonna make sure we get what we need to get. And Duke was like, well, that ain't really that bad when you think about it. Like we was, you know what I'm saying? So I
Exactly.
think
That you guys try to turn a really bad thing into a good thing, because
Yeah.
now you're really fighting for your own planet.
yeah,
Exactly.
It's just bad because they killed the Jedi.
And we were sent there to uncover it, and guess what happened to these guys? You know what I'm saying? They get fucked over.
Yeah, that's why literally, yeah, you guys are right. The episode's name choices to reflect that. Like, you have the Mace Windu choice that he could have done, but that could have had the consequences of the case never been solved. Then you have the Dooku situation of his choice that led to the senator being killed, but then now we have the truth.
Thank you guys so much for rocking with us. And it was your first time here. I promise you definitely won't be your last.
No.
So make sure you kill, murder, and
Smash.
that subscribe button. I go by the name of Robcityrt, and may the force be with you.
It's your boy Wells, the Anime King.
Oh, Patricrt.
It's the man, the myth, the maniac, Wilkins _RT.
What up? It's your boy DC.
That settles that.
The round table.